So the next question we have on our list is
Okay, so the next one says you should not eat certain kind of food, e.g., for example, sugary food during your menses because it's going to cause heavy flow. And then some people believe that cold drinks can make the cramps worse.
Wrong. There's no scientific rationale backing that up. It's not true. The best thing is to eat balanced meal. As a person, you should always eat healthy. Yes, there's no scientific
I've
rationale
heard
backing
someone
that up.
mention that when once she eats something sugary, the flow will be heavy. I've
It
heard
depends
it.
on your body system. Yes, it depends on your body system. But normally, there is no scientific rationale back. I used to eat sugary things. In fact, that's when I used to crave more self.
Exactly.
I used to crave it more. Yes, I would love cake. I want to eat sweets. I would like to take junks.
Serious.
That period, I used to crave it.
And everything is
It's
fine.
going fine.
Okay.
My normal flow. So there is no science. You don't mind them. You know your system. You should understand yourself. Nobody knows you more than you. Yes, so you should know your system and understand it.
Okay, one of the cold drinks.
It's not true.
Why some persons say that is because of, the cramps, the vasoconstriction that, once cold causes vasoconstriction, right? That will worsen the cramps. That instead, one should be exposed to something warm so that there will be vasodilation and then improve the blood flow and all that.
Okay.
So I don't know how true that cold drink is.
I actually think also it's different.
Or do we have people that
I don't think so.
They can tell us in the
I
comment
also have to
section.
say something. Okay. So for that cold drinks one, the vasoconstriction and all is true, but it depends on the person. Like me, when I told you, my own menses is different. So when I'm in my period, I take a lot of sweets. Anything that is cool on my body, I like it. I don't really like warm things like that. But there are some persons that heat therapy is their own cure.
Okay.
As for me, I'm different. I like taking all these cold drinks. That period is what even relieves me, self. That's as I'm saying. Everybody have their own body, but then the reason why they usually say taking warm is for a generally out of, let's say, out of 100%, 5% like me, we like cold things. Then the warm one is for the other 95%.
So which advice are we giving to the audience? Stick to what
The
works.
advice
now
is work with what you know is working well with your body.
Yeah, stick
Your
to what
body.
works with you.
Yes,
Very
that
important.
is not true. It's
Very
neat.
important.
Yes.
All right. So
I think everybody just needs to know what works for them. For
Yeah.
me, what works for me, exercise, dancing, helps me relieve my cramp. No hot food, cold food, no. In fact, then I usually crave sugary things.
Exactly.
So I want to drink cold Fanta, very chilled one. That is what I want at that point.
And you get better.
Exactly.
And
That's
everybody's happy.
what my body needs at that point. So if it's for the cramps, it's exercise, walking, dancing. That's what helps me relieve mine.
So
everybody needs to understand their
anyway,
body.
you're a physiotherapist, so you can do your dance therapy, but others might not have the strength to do the dancing. All right, so stick to what works for you. If it's just taking a walk, please do.
If it's sleeping, sleep.
If it's sleeping.
If it's sleeping, sleep. I used to sleep sometimes. So if it's sleeping,
All right. So that's clear now. So thank you so much. The next question we have on our list is.
Okay, this one says you have to take painkillers to manage menstrual pain.
It's not really true. It's not true, self. It depends.
But what of when the pain is so intense?
That's why I said it's not true. Because some people prefer different methods. Like her now, she said exercise. Some people it's heat therapy. Some people they have herbs that they used to use.
Herbs.
Some people use herbs.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll boil some herbs and take it.
Okay.
Some people will take the painkillers.
Okay.
Like ibuprofen, some Felvin, depending. It depends on
Cataflam,
you.
so on and so
Depends
forth.
on you.
But the risk of the risk of abusing those painkillers?
Exactly.
That's exactly what I want to ask.
That's why before you start taking all those things, you should visit a doctor.
Now I want to tell a story of I had a friend while we were in school.
Okay.
She has painful menstruation, but then she has gotten used to her painkillers. Like when she doesn't take her painkillers, she feels like she's dying. Now you see that's addiction.
Okay.
You see, that comes in at that point. Whenever her menses is coming, she's like, ah, I need to get my injection. I'm going to go and look for. She's already been in her head. If she doesn't take that menstruation is going to kill her. Now that's addiction coming in. You see that. So that's why you need to be very careful with these painkillers too.
Yes.
Yes.
Because they usually, most times, they usually contain addictive properties. For
Yeah,
example, they
exactly.
used to contain like opium. It's addictive. It's very addictive. So that's why I said it's not true. You must not take painkillers. Maybe you can take para.
Paracetamol.
Yes, you
Is
can
it
take para.
okay?
Para is a good painkiller. You can take ibuprofen.
Okay.
It's a nice one. But if you know that you don't really know what to take, you can go and visit the doctor as well.
It's okay. So please let us say no to abuse of what? Painkillers. Because I know a lot of people, some persons abuse painkillers during
Yeah.
their menstrual, flow, especially when it's very painful.
Yeah.
They abuse it a lot. Before you abuse that painkiller, remember that your health is also, if at stake, is also at risk
Yeah.
because of the side effects of what those painkillers that will accumulate over time. So please, let's say no to abuse to what painkiller.
Yeah.
Menstruation is a normal physiological process. There is nothing pathological about it. There is nothing pathological about it.
It's a good thing.
So it's a good thing. So try as much as you can. If there are other means like you rightly the heat therapy, the dance therapy that Dr. Maga recommended, and every other thing, try it out. So if need be that you must take a painkiller, make sure you consult your doctor.